Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So, we are in October, and earlier this year, back in June and May, I tried an experiment with taking peony cuttings. Now, if I can find the video that I did to show how I took the cuttings, I will put that and include that in this video. Today is June the 5th, 2025, and we're going to be trying to take some peony cuttings here. And we have our root down already out here. I have containers with pre-moistened soil here, and I have my little label in with the date. So I just cut these here. I'm going to take a cut right below this leaf nod here. This is your leaf nod right here. Take a cut right here, and I'm going to cut this part off right above this leaf nod right here. So that leaves me with this. And I'm going to take this lower leaf off here, and I'm going to cut this part here out. So I have these two leaves here. What that's going to do is that's going to still let the plant take up its energy, but it's going to help with the loss of the water. So I'm just slipping my gloves on here because they do recommend that you wear gloves when you use this stuff. So we're going to take and we're going to dip our cutting here into our root zone. Put it right into the little hole here that I've already pre-made for it so that we don't wipe our root zone off. I'm going to firm the soil around here. Shake off any excess here. Get this closed up here.
Now do you have to set them in shade?
So what we're going to be doing with these then is we're going to be sitting these in the shade. You don't want to keep these out in the sun because they will wilt. So I'm going to be taking these straight over to the greenhouse then, putting them in the shade on the floor. We're going to be watering them every day to make sure that our soil stays moist. We want our soil moist but not soggy. And we're going to mist over the leaves to make sure that these do not dry out and they get enough moisture. Some people said that you could root these from cuttings. Other people said that you couldn't. And what happened is when I did these, I had them in the greenhouse and we moved everything out and it got real dry. So some of these had looked like they had died out, but we started going through some of them and some of these have actually rooted. You can see the roots are growing out on these. Now, not all of these rooted, like this one here did not root. Oops, this one here, you can see this one here rooted here. And we're just kind of going through here, looking to see, I'm putting these back in because these are going to get planted then. Oops, I don't want the sun to ruin them. We're just kind of going through here to see what rooted and what didn't root. Because at first when we started going through these, I thought, well, all of them were dead. But when we started pulling them out of the containers here, let's see here if there's any here that rooted. Yes, we have this one here rooted right. Let's see here, whoops, yep, right there. They have roots on them. So these will root from cuttings. I took a whole lot of cuttings. I didn't get too many plants so far that we've seen, but we are, like I said, we are finding some. And this was taken back in June 5th. This is a hot pink color. It's a big fish worm. We have some roots growing here. This could be just from this weed here. So let's see here if any of these actually Didn't root. So no, none of those rooted. That was just from, oh, it's just from that weed there. Let's see here. Okay, we got roots growing here. Let's see here. Okay, that's not from that. This has to be from this peony cutting here. Yep. You can see right here. You can see the corms just started forming here for the bulb, the roots. So can you actually get peonies to root from cuttings? Yeah, you can. You have to take a whole lot of cuttings, and like I said, some of them did root. I still have to go through all these over here, but with as expensive as the peony roots are, this is really nice to find out that you can actually do these this way. And I'm going to put this back in its container, and so I'm still going through these different ones here, but this one here, when I went to tug on these, I felt some resistance for them. So we're going to see here if these have any roots yet, or if it was just, that one does not. Let's see here. This one here is just starting to grow. You can see the root there. And what I've noticed is on the ones that actually did root, they have these little, like, I'm going to call them little nubs on them. And some of them had that on. I started looking closer at it, and they had just started putting out little roots on them. So, not all of these have started sprouting out yet, but they had the little, like, nubs on them, is what I'm going to call it. So you can see what we have here so far. I'm going to put this one here in this little container here. This one here rooted, and I don't want to ruin it, so I'm just going to stick this one in here. This here one here did root, and all these over here rooted. So I'm going to get these planted up then, but yeah, I'm really happy that some of these did root. I'm excited to see what they do and what they turn into. I'm not sure where I'm going to plant them at yet, but I'm definitely going to get these put back in the soil and go through the rest of these and check them out here. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll try to put a new video on. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.